Hi everyone, this is Connie with Constantly Stamping. Today I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful ribbon roses just in time for Valentine's Day. So let's get started. You're going to need a ruler, thread, and I went ahead and a needle and I've threaded it through the needle and I've knotted the end. It should match the color of the rose or of the ribbon that you're using. Of course you'll need some ribbon and a pair of scissors. Today I'm using the 5/8 inch satin ribbon in the Occasions Mini Catalog for Spring 2010 by Stampin' Up. And I'm going to leave that attached, but I'm going to unspool quite a bit of it. This way you don't have much waste. If you cut the ribbon, you're going to have a lot of waste. So I'm going to measure out about 12 inches, and I'm going to hold that pinched between my thumb and my index finger. I'm going to take the part that's still attached to this spool and I'm going to fold that down. And this forms like a triangle. Now, you're always going to move to the back. So this piece is going to go across the back and over to the right. And then this piece is going to come up and you're going to catch that again with your middle finger. Then you're going to come back across with the loose end, then down with the part that's attached to the spool, always going across. Let me show a different angle. Across, then up, hold that up, back to the left, and down, back to the right, and up, back to the left, and down, back to the right, and up, and you just keep going until you get to the end. Now, important thing to know here is the size or the width of the ribbon is what determines the actual dimension of the size of the rose. So we're just going to keep going down until we run out. And I like to end with to the left and down. I'm going to pinch the base right here with my thumb and index finger, and then I'm going to let go with my right hand. And this is what you get. So don't be scared. That's the hardest, or I guess scariest part, is you're going to be afraid that you're going to lose all that, but you're not. That's what you're going to end up with. That's exactly what it should look like. Then you're going to take this, continue to pinch this between your thumb and your index finger on your left hand. You're going to take the part that's attached to the spool, and then you're just going to start to pull gently and slowly. Just enough slack so that you can pull this ribbon through, but that's all. And you're going to just keep pulling, and then you're going to start to see the flowers start to form. Okay, there we have it. Now, don't let go of this and don't cut this yet, because if you were to accidentally let go, you could start over and then you won't have any waste. So you're going to take this into your right hand, and then you're going to make sure you cross those in the back, fold that up. Now, take your needle and thread, go through the back, up through the center of the rose. This is why you want it to match, just in case it shows. And come back down through the center and through the back. Now you can let go. It's not going anywhere, okay? I like to go through twice. At this point, I like to go ahead and make a knot. So I'm going to run it through the back and then through the loop. And it's fairly secure. Okay. Now, if you want to add a leaf, what I do is I take this is a Certainly Celery ribbon, and I'm just going to take a small piece of that, and this you will cut. Crisscross it the size you want, and then you're going to just, at this point, attach it to the back side. Turn this over. Just make sure you catch it. Then after you do this, just want to make sure that you put a knot, secure the end. I'm going to go through one more time. Make sure you don't catch the end of the ribbon. Okay. At this point, you will just snip that. Now, I have my rose and my leaf. I'm free to cut this away, and I don't have to worry about it going anywhere. So just real quickly snip that away. And then, of course, I don't want these tails hanging, so now it's time to trim all the excess. We're going to trim the excess thread. Get all that off of there. And then you're going to trim the rose. And then I like to trim the tails of the leaf. And to attach this to a project, you just put a glue dot on the back and just attach it, just like I have here. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.